Hello everyone, welcome to the 5th episode of my Wellbeing podcast. Today, as we approach 2026, I want to talk about goals. Yes, it's the end of 2025 and many of us are sitting down, writing our goals, our resolutions for next year, probably even going about to see what we have achieved the year that is going by. And something that I would like to address through this podcast is the goals we set for our well-being every single year. And it's something that so many of us rarely do because we focus so much on setting our goals, on our business life, on where we want to be in 1 year's time from now. What's the next sales goal we want to achieve? What's the next client we want to close? What's the next asset we would like to buy? How much salary increase we would like to get? And although these goals are really good to have, and it's really important to set a personal plan on how to achieve those goals, going like, I need to see so many prospects, I need to educate myself in being a better closer, or I need to increase my communication skills so I can be more visible in the workspace, so I can get that promotion and things like that. We rarely focus on having well-being goals and beginning with mind, body, and spirit and saying, okay, how is my physical shape and how I would like it to be in a year's time? And it's not just starting going into a gym or just starting to exercise. It's first of all recognizing the position we are in. So my first question is, when was the last time that you actually had some exams, some blood tests, or some hormonal tests to see where is your physical shape at, and by making this first step to evaluate the situation you are into, you are going to talk with an expert or more to see, okay, this is where I am and this is where I should be, or this is where I want to go in terms of physical shape. And this includes going to see somebody who's an expert dietitian to see, okay, are you feeding yourself well? Are you taking those vitamins and minerals to be able to sustain your body and your mental state to be at its prime? Okay. And then going into the mental state, what's your plan on becoming smarter, let's say, or be more aware, or be more conscious as a person on the things that are going on around you, the perspective you have on things, your point of view, and being able to do that through reading books, going to workshops, learning new things, installing new habits. It's going to change so much the person you are, the person that you would like to be, that's going to make a huge impact on your future and on hitting those business goals. And going into the spiritual aspect, I'm going to ask, how much time do you allow yourself to reflect on who you truly are, connecting with your true self and your higher self, in embracing spirituality, not just as something mystical, but something that will give you more of a heart and spirit that will give you more sense of a purpose of what your life is about and what are you serving through your job in this world on a wider scale. Because if you're going to follow the advice of Ikigai on how to live a fulfilled life, you will think a fulfilled life in terms of I need a job, and what is something that I am good at? People need it. I can get paid out of it, a good amount of money, and it's going to make me happy. It's going to make me serve a purpose. So it's not only about me, it's about offering to others around me, to society, while making myself happy at the same time. And that's something to wonder about. Is what you are currently working on something that is contributing towards fulfilling a need in society, making other people better or more fulfilled themselves? And are you making yourself happy at the same time? So if we go back to this trifecta, the mind, the body, and the spirit, what's your plan for 2026 to help you become a better person, connect with your spirit more, and elevating your physical self in order to be able to work on a higher frequency, to have more energy, so you can achieve whatever goal you set yourself? Because many times we set high goals, we try to achieve them, and we don't have the mental capacity, we don't have the spiritual clarity, we don't have the body being able to cope with those long hours that we put in, and we crash, we burn out, we get exhausted, we feel anxious and too much stress. And that's when problems start. And I don't want you to reach that point. I want you to make me a favor and write down a few simple steps, a few simple goals that feel close to you, that feel achievable, to work on these three things. So find your physical status, do some checkups, and write down where you want to be in a physical shape in order to be able to achieve the business goals you set while being at your best and not crashing out. I want you to write down which books you're going to read, which workshops or seminars you're going to go, so you can have better awareness and more mental state, start thinking differently and acting differently, because oftentimes one small idea will give us that breakthrough we need to go to the next level. And also, I want you to write down how much time you're going to allow yourself to reflect on and connect on a spiritual level with your higher self. Because if you do that, it's going to give you a lot more clarity and sense of purpose on where you're going and how this goal you have is going to help you be more happy and contribute more on the society while earning more at the same time. So this is my message for 2026. This is what I would like to leave you with. Some thoughts on an action plan that's going to make you a better person, a happier person, and a person that has more energy to achieve any goal you set your mind to. Have an amazing 2026. See you on the next episode.